Hello everyone and welcome to another amazing Motivational Monday. Today's message is a very rudimentary one, but I think it's valuable for pretty much anybody because I used it myself very recently and it was the only way that I could get myself to just stop from wallowing in my own self-pity. Today's message is to jumpstart yourself. Be that kick in the back that really makes you get up and say, whoa, what was I doing? I need to do something else. Because it's easy to rest on your laurels and allow yourself to fall into a pit because it's something that happens to everyone. It's very normal to be bogged down by the many things that happen from day to day. And a lot of times we need to be strong and we need to keep our head up and disallow ourselves to be weighed down by all the things that are piling up on our shoulders and our backs. But eventually the levees will break and eventually that weight will become too great to bear and you may find yourself falling down. And just like I've said before, being able to get back up after you fall down is the most important thing. And this is something that anybody who talks about motivational speaking or anything like this will say to you. That's because it's true. Because the other day I came home from work and I was just beat up. I've been going through some stuff, and I'm not going to talk about it because that's not the point of the message, but the idea is that I found myself very weighed down, and I couldn't really get why. I knew that there were things that were happening, but I typically don't allow myself to get that bad. But suddenly I had, and I was just not in a good place. I literally laid around and could not bring myself to do anything. And I couldn't figure out why. I felt tired, and moreover, I just felt defeated. But then I gave myself the figurative slap to the face. And the only way I was able to do this is to really understand where I was. I sat there and I said, what are you doing? It's early enough, you've been home from work since this time, and you've done nothing productive since you've gotten home. Do you really want this to be the way that you say you spent that time that you had that is so valuable to you, and you finally had it, and what did you do with it? You squandered it. Only then was I able to get infuriated enough with the situation and say, no, why am I doing this? Why am I allowing this to be where I limit myself? And I got up, and I said, you know what? My watch says I haven't burned enough calories today, so I'm going to go into the next room and pick up my weights, which are literally right here next to me. And they're here because I was using them yesterday. I came in here and I did what I needed to do. I lifted some weights and I spurred myself to get more done. After I had done that and lifted the weights, I said, you know what? Don't stop there. Do something else. And that just goes to show you how perpetual your energy will be, so long as you can kickstart yourself so that you can activate and use that reserve of energy. And you might not think it was there, but you're always capable of creating more. It's like a mower that you need to keep pulling that cord. It may not work the first few times, but eventually, and you are there. That's a really weird analogy, but I think it works perfectly for the situation. Sometimes it just takes for you to have to, then you hit that spark, and that spark engulfs a flame. And just realize that that small, tiny little spark is all it takes to set a fire and set ablaze the firewood or whatever it is you may be trying to engulf. And eventually that fire will happen and it will grow and it will become ever more powerful. And the more that you put into it, the more it will grow. So kickstart yourself. Be the thing that brightens your own day. Be the thing that spurs you into your next activity and allow that energy to continue forward so that your momentum is not stopped. And that's it. Thank you so much for listening and watching today. I do really appreciate that. And if you did like this video, make sure to like it and drop a comment and tell me something that you are going to do to kickstart your own energy. I'm going to link a video right here. And even if you have seen it, make sure to click it because it helps the channel. And remember that if no one else is there for you, these videos will always be here for you. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing week and stay motivated. And I'll see you next time.